You can't stop someone else from making the mistakes that they're making. You see them making those mistakes. You can have that discernment and tell them once that from an energy perspective, why trying to micromanage someone else's emotion and why trying to take 100% responsibility for someone's life can backfire you. Good morning, abundance queens and kings. Welcome to Creating Inner Abundance. And in this episode of Creating Inner Abundance, I'm going to talk about why no one else is responsible for your happiness and why you are not responsible for anyone's happiness. Let me explain. Sometimes in our life, we not only blame ourselves for putting ourselves in certain situations, but there are instances where someone who is close to us, when they hurt us or when they take actions which might affect or hurt us, we think that we are also responsible for them. We try to micromanage or control them. And in this episode, I want to tell you from an energy perspective why trying to micromanage someone else's emotion and why trying to take 100% responsibility for someone's life can backfire you. As powerful as we are supposed to be responsible for our emotions, and sometimes it takes a toll, right? Life is a journey and you go through different phases, you go through different seasons, and you're consistently learning, you're consistently growing. And let alone taking care of your own mental health and your own emotions, imagine the kind of impact you will have in your life when you make yourself responsible for someone else's actions or emotions. At the most, what can we do when we make ourselves responsible for someone else's mistakes or emotion? Just because you take responsibility for someone else's mistake, does that allow you the peace that you desire in your life? Does that allow you the peace that you want in your life? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. So that's why being detached from the outcome and staying neutral in those situations really matters. And one thing that has really allowed me to stay detached from people who are especially close to me and who matter a lot to me in my life is by being okay with how it is, by letting go of control and knowing and having that realization in my mind that everyone is trying their best, you know. They are trying their best with what they have and where they are at life. You can't change someone's destiny or fate by trying to take control. You can't stop someone else from making the mistakes that they're making. You see them making those mistakes. You can have that discernment and tell them once that if they ask you, you can tell them that this is not a good thing and you may not agree with their idea. But then you can't force your mindset or you can't force your opinion on someone else, right? That's against the human law. It does not give the other person the freedom they need to live their life, make their mistakes, and make their own sound decisions. So that concept, that mindset has allowed me to be at ease with where I am, to be at ease with where life is heading, and it has allowed me to be okay with where things are. Sometimes you have to let go. Sometimes you have to protect your peace, and you can't be responsible for everyone or every decision or mistake they make, right? Especially for me, as an elder sister, I have been the eldest in my family and I have always felt responsible for everyone. I have felt that urge, especially for my siblings, to protect them so that they don't make the mistakes that I did, because it cost me a lot of peace, it caused me a lot of grief, it caused heartbreak, it caused trauma, and it made me experience so much discomfort in terms of peace. I did learn a lot of lesson through those experiences, but it came at a cost, right? And when we try to protect someone else, especially if they are close to us, the intention that we have at the back of our mind is, I don't want to see them getting hurt. I don't want to see them getting hurt by making the mistakes that I did. That was not a pleasant feeling. I will not let that happen in their life. But while you think that, and while this is coming from a place of good intent, it does not give the other person to make that choice. It does not let the other person take that decision and take ownership. Sometimes they will take your advice and sometimes they will learn their lessons the hard way. Whatever it may be, you need to take a step back because you can't control every outcome. You can't control everything that's happening in your life. Sometimes you just need to surrender and let go. You are not responsible for anyone's happiness. They are not responsible for your happiness. You are responsible for your own happiness. So you need to protect your peace. You need to be okay with seeing them getting hurt sometimes. It is not selfish. It is not selfish. And you know what? It is easier to interfere and take control and charge of their life and make it okay. But imagine yourself in that situation. If you had not gone through those painful things in your life, you would not have been the person, that grounded person that you are today. You are what you are because of your life experiences. You are what you are today because of your scars. So, why are you not letting go of control? Why are you trying to manage? Why are you trying to micromanage someone else's life? That's not okay. You can't take that freedom, that choice away from their life. Let it be. Let go. And you can use that energy on yourself. If you think that the person that you care about is making a mistake, you can pray for them at a distance. You can set an intention for them at a distance and see that they are living the best outcome. But more than that, you can't manifest for them. You can't control the outcome. You can't make them live their life on your terms and conditions. It's their life. It's for them to live it, not you. When you are focusing that energy on trying to control the outcome, you are shifting from a place of power to powerlessness. You are shifting from a place of abundance where there is possibilities of so many outcomes to scarcity, because trying to control, trying to micromanage, what is that energy? What do you think is the energy behind that outcome? Yes, the intent may be good, but it is coming from a place of control. It is coming from a place of fear. This is coming from a place of scarcity. When you do that, you have zeroed out all the inner work that you have done so far till now. This is life. You have to accept it, embrace it with all the ups and downs that come in your life. You need to stay focused. You need to see that big picture vision for yourself. Some people will be a part of it and some won't. That's okay. You need to leave a space for magic and you need to trust. You need to tell yourself that you trust the universe and its divine timing, and everything is working out in your favor. But as you do that, don't think that everything is going to work out in accordance with what you want. Some things will work out, and some things won't work out because it was not supposed to, because something better was on the way. So be patient with yourself and be patient and calm and kind with people around you. Let them learn their lesson. Wait for the invitation, because I've always said your advice, your opinions will mean nothing if they don't value it. Give them that space. Let them make that choice. Don't blame yourself. Don't sabotage yourself for someone else's mistake. Know that in your heart that you meant the best for them and you have done your best as a daughter, as a sister, as a wife, whatever roles you're playing in your life. Don't try to be perfect. Know that you're doing the best with what you have. And think the same for the other person as well. Be kind. If this message resonated with you, do consider subscribing and become the part of Abundance Queen community if you haven't already. And until next time, stay calm, stay patient, give yourself love, peace, use a lot of affirmations and transmute your frequency constantly when you feel that something external is bringing you down. Know that you are in control, know that you are in power, stay in your power. And until next time, please keep on creating your inner abundance. Bye.